Hello, Daisy Cakes! This is Daisy Ex Machina, the drag queen detective who investigates all things speculative in science fiction, fantasy, and horror. And you may notice that I'm not in drag. What's going on? Well, my good friend Wilma Fingerdoo has released her own makeup palette. So this is going to be a makeup review. I'm not going to talk about books today. So if you're looking for a book review, look elsewhere. But if you want to see this makeup review, please stay tuned. Okay, if you don't know who Wilma Fingerdoo is, I found her, and most people find her through her YouTube channel with her Drag Race reviews. So if you're a fan of RuPaul's Drag Race, you have to tune in to Wilma Fingerdoo, because if you don't, you're only getting half the snark. So Wilma and her sidekick, Wilhelmina Box Farts, they do wonderful RuPaul recaps. So, definitely check them out.
And I'm here with my fabulous illegitimate drag daughter, Wilhelmina Box Fart. How are you, Wilhelmina?
I've been better.
I know. You certainly have looked better. But
Beauty Moon Cosmetics has collabed with Wilma for a Pride palette. And of course, I got the bundle. Why wouldn't I? And they sent me a little extra. I don't remember ordering this. It's glitter gel. We can check it out. I don't know if it's like an extra because I ordered during Wilma's live stream, and if so, thank you, or maybe it's a mistake. If so, apologies. But it's it's glitter gel. What can I say? There's a nice little protective cover. Ooh, and it's shiny. Now, I'm not sure how I would use this. Can you use it as highlighter? Yeah, it's very goopy, like aloe vera. And I don't even know if you can see it, but I can see it. I can see it like as a highlighter, maybe a brow highlighter. Okay, but that's not what I ordered. I ordered the Wilma Fingerdoo bundle. And let's just get right into it. It came wrapped with lots of pink bubble wrap. And there's a little sticker. Thank you for your order from Beauty Moon. And there's even this confetti. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. And here we are. More bubble wrap. You guys are gonna die. The Wilma Fingerdoo palette. And these illustrations, she has it on her like Redbubble, and I've seen this before on her channel, but this artwork by this wig designer named La Denise is some of the most incredible artwork ever. Just get into it. And okay, this is a paper cover. So we have two Wilmas. Almost called her Wilhelmina. Okay. And the palette itself. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, now, all these white things are covers over the multi-hue. They're just these little covers. So these, I guess they're soft toppers. I don't know what you call these. They're very pretty. Okay, there is the palette without the little covers on them. And I'm not going to go and swatch these for you, but I will put up a swatch from their Instagram so you can see it. But these, well, I will do a real quick swatch of this because I want to know. It's very soft and creamy. And yeah, it goes on sheer. It's definitely like a topper over other colors, I think, or over white. It reminds me of this Saint Sinners and Angels and Sinners that Wilma gave this to me. That's how nice she is. And I used it a lot, but it's kind of has that creamy consistency too. This company's no longer in business, so um, maybe we found a replacement. And if you can see, this row here is the trans flag. And I really love this blue, this sort of trans flag blue. I don't think I have a color like it. And down here on this row is the bear flag. And I was a little, not worried, but I was a little apprehensive when Wilma announced she was doing a palette because I thought there's going to be a lot of greens, and I use green screen, so I can't really use green eyeshadow. The only thing that's green adjacent is this chartreuse color here, which is sort of the green yellow, but I still may be able to use that because it is not a green screen green. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and try to put on a look. And by the way, I am not a makeup guru. Don't follow my instructions. Follow Wilma's, follow someone else's. I almost forgot. I also got these pigment colors that came with the bundle. Here they are, and they're labeled 1, 2, 3, 4. Wilma, you could come up with better names than this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give these colors some names, but it looks like a purple, a gold, a silver, and a greenish one. Now, if you do normal makeup, you probably won't need these. But if you're doing drag makeup, I have a lot of these from, I forget the name of this company, but it's another UK company that is just very fine, loose sort of pigments. And what I love about them is it sticks to eyelid primer. So you don't have to use glitter glue, because I hate glitter glue. It sort of melts everything underneath it and it dries strangely sometimes. But I'm assuming these are exactly the same as, well, let's do a quick experiment. Let's see if these will stick to eyeshadow primer. Now I use Beauty Creations eyeshadow primer. This is white. They come in neutral colors as well. And they come in these really fun colors. This is a dupe of the Pia Louise eyeshadow primer, except it's a fraction of the cost. So if you're looking to do makeup or drag on the cheap, check out Beauty Creations. The only thing I use from them is this primer. So, well, let's try. I'll do the purple and the white, and I'll put on this purple number 1. Wilma, you've got to name these. You've got to name these. I'm going to put number 1 on my hand over these primers and to see how they look under white and under purple. Okay, I made a bit of a mess, but this is just the primer. This is white and purple, and I'm just going to dust a little of this pigment on top of it. No glue, just wet primer. I mean, it definitely sticks, and it definitely gives a bit of a, does it have a color shift? Well, if you like shiny stuff, this stuff works great. I'm going to take a picture with my phone so you can actually see it. I'm not here really to review these little pigments. They seem to be very good. I want to review this palette, this wonderful palette. And let me go ahead and put on a base, and I'm going to try to do a full face just with this palette. So I'll be right back. Okay, what I did is I put on my base, the foundation, I powdered it. And if you're interested, I'm sure you're not, I use all these for the foundation, 3 Kryolan paint sticks and 2 of these Maybelline Superstay colors. And for a primer, I use this e.l.f. This is my favorite primer. I've tried so many others, even other like the putty from Alp. This has always been my favorite because it makes the foundations go on really smooth and slippery. And of course, for my eyebrows, the good old Elmer's paint stick. Now, I was going to try to contour with Wilma Fingerdoo, but the only thing I could use are these little pans, and I just don't want to use it up real quick. So I'm going to do the main contour with my standard, this is a Kimchi Beauty Cheeky Threesome, and it's their darkest contour color, and I've really just used this a ton. And I find kimchi makeup to be a little on the expensive side, and I do like their powders, but the only other thing I like and that I will get again is this contour pack. And for this, I'm just going to contour like the big strokes, like around my chin and neck to give me a neckline, and just a little bit around the cheek. Okay. And finally, just way around my hairline. And now we're going to move to the palette, and everything else should be the palette. For the eyebrows, I'm going to go on this Bare Row with the black, brown, and this light tan. Okay, these are the eyebrows. By the way, I use this sort of face paint kit. It's one of those really, really cheap CC beauty ones for the like doing some eyebrows, and I do it to line my lips. I saw Lawrence Caney do that. And the funny thing is, I bought this really expensive Mitchell um, thing that does the same thing, and I don't like it as much. I prefer the cheap face paint. So there we go. Now I did the eyebrows, and I'm also going to try to contour the nose with, I'm a little worried this is going to be too dark. So I'm going to start with this and then maybe mix in a little of the dark brown. So going in with tan line. I didn't even go over the names of these. I love the names of these. This is the dark brown is Sweet Marie. And of course, the ships at sea, that's one of Wilma's catchphrases. So is seriously, Wilhelmina, makeup party, Kiki, celebration, DQA, moi, kitty, queen, side eye, I love a parade, party, family. My favorite, of course, of the catchphrases is Sweet Marie and the ships at sea. Okay, anyway, this is not dark enough, so I'm going to have to go in just a little bit. And I will go dark underneath the nose. Okay. And I will put a little powder under my eyes just in case of some fallout. And this is a kimchi powder, which I'm almost out of. And I'll have to wait for a sale because it's just a little bit expensive for me. Now, as I said before, I use this Beauty Creation primer, and I had got a ton of the white, but they do have, more neutral colors, and it is a dupe for the Pia Louise eyeshadow base, which is a lot less expensive with the Beauty Creations. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to put this under where I'm going to put eye makeup, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, my camera had stopped. I don't know how much you missed. Hopefully not much, but basically I just cut my crease. So I have a white cut crease, and I'm going to put on Kitty over it, and I may do a little white sort of near my tear duct and then just try to ombre it with this lovely pink. Oh, I love this kitty color. Okay, let's do it. We're starting with white. Have you ever watched those tutorials where like they do one eye then the other? I can't do that. I can't do that. That sounds like my worst nightmare. Okay, now I'm going to go in with Kitty and just plop it down. I'm wondering if I should have done a pink base. Nope, didn't need it. It's coming through. But I do have a pink primer. And I haven't had any fallout. I haven't noticed any. That's exactly what I was going for. Hope it's reading on camera. I don't know if it is or not. Okay, now on top of Kitty, I really want to try one of these toppers. And I think I'm going to go with Wilhelmina. Well, I can't tell if this is orange or pink. I know it looks orange on camera, but no, it's orange. What am I saying? It's orange. This is definitely purple. So I'm going to use Wilhelmina, and I'm going to use my finger to just dust the top. So what do you think? With Wilhelmina, without Wilhelmina? Oh, I think it looks better, much better with. I wish there was a silver. Well, actually, you know what? This is kind of silver. I'm gonna. Do I have any clean fingers? I'm just gonna touch a little bit about with this moi right in the corner. Okay, this stuff is powerful, so be careful using it. I may have went a little bit overboard, but we're experimenting. Okay, now what we're going to do is put on this matte chroma cake, which I saw, this is like for face paint, but I saw Jackie Beat use this before, and I mean, this pan is going to last forever unless you paint your whole body. But what I use it for is just to darken my lashes and to use as kind of a eyeliner. Since I have this huge space to do, I want to, I like something like this that's very light, easy to apply, and I just, since my eyelashes, false eyelashes are going to go way up high and nowhere near my regular eyelashes, I just want to darken my eyelashes so you just can't see the dust and the makeup and all that jazz. Okay, now that I'm done with the chroma cake, by the way, it's water activated, so I was just dabbing a little bit of water. I'm going to sort of set it with black, going, of course, with Seriously. And let's just dust off this bake I don't know if the silver was such a hot idea in the corners, but like I said, we're experimenting. Now I am going to go back with the ships at sea. Oh, these names are so cute. And I'm going to do the under eyes and I think you lost all the purple. That's fine. That's fine. Actually, I'm going to reapply the purple just a little bit. Okay, so I think we're done with the eyes. What do you guys think? It's giving me very Mardi Gras with this pink and you can kind of see the purple and this lovely trans blue. So for a blush, I guess I'm just going to go with Kitty. And yeah, this is a nice blush. I like that pink. Can you see it? And you know what? I am going to use this gel that Beauty Moon sent me. There's a topper just on the brow bone, just like a little tiny bit, just to get a little. Oh, this is nice. I was a little afraid that it would melt the eyeshadow underneath. Ooh, I like this. I really like this glitter gel. Yeah, check this out if you're ordering. I don't know how much it is, but oh, Wilma has a discount. I'll put Wilma's discount code underneath in the comments. It's 15% off. Nothing's going to me. It's all Wilma. Okay, who would have known? I really like this glitter gel. Okay, so now we're going to do the lips. And like I said, I just like using this cheap face paint palette. I think Lawrence Chaney uses the same thing. And I like it better than pencils because I have a beard. So it's like using a crayon to sort of draw on sandpaper. So I like this. And I usually use black for the lips. These are the two colors I use, brown for the eyebrows and black for the lips. Now I do want to wipe off some of the excess. And I guess we're going to do a pink lip. Let's do a pink lip. This is, I think, Gerard Cosmetics. Okay, to finish this look or this lip, I'm going to go back into Wilhelmina and just sort of pat it over this liquid lipstick and hopefully get a nice, or no, I kind of want to use Queen, but it looks so purpley. Yeah, let's go ahead and use Queen. Queen Hello on the lips. Oh, it looks blue. Okay, this is like has a lot more of a color shift than I was expecting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tone it down with a little bit of Seriously. Some of this black. It's just gotten a little bit away from me. Okay, I toned these shimmers down on my lips with a little bit of the eyeshadow, but Seriously and the pink kitty. All I can say are these foiled shimmers, whatever these colors are, they're very powerful. So yeah, use them at your own discretion. Use them carefully, and I think you'll like the results. I'm going to get into a look, and I'll be right back. Welcome back, and this is the final look. I am so thrilled that Wilma Fingerdoo has teamed up with Beauty Moon for this fantastic palette. I think if you are more of a makeup guru, you can do better than what I did, but I like this. I like this trans blue, this pink, I like the purple, and I really like, even though I didn't pay for it, thank you, Beauty Moon, this glitter gel was really, I like the sort of little glitz it gives. Anyway, I'll have Wilma Fingerdoo's information down below. Check out her channel, especially if you're into RuPaul's Drag Race, and I'll have a link to Beauty Moon Cosmetics where you can get this wonderful palette. I mean, look at the gorgeous artwork. And I'll put down Wilma's 15% discount code down below too. Well, that's all I have. This is, I normally, every Saturday, I get into drag and do a live stream where we talk about books and whatnot. Check me out if you're interested in that. Otherwise, I don't think I'm going to be doing more makeup videos, but let me know down in the comments. Until we meet again, may all your makeup looks be